Welcome to the Sell Smarter podcast. Every week, we give you 5 big insights and strategies so you can sell smarter. Sell Smarter is brought to you every week by the sales and marketing research experts at salesfuel.com. Be prepared to be brilliant with Sales Fuel. In this week's show, we're diving into the best sales tactics for when the going gets tough, because let's face it, we've all been there. Then I'll spill the tea on how short-form video can actually help you close more deals. Yes, even if you hate being on camera. For my fellow marketers, we'll break down what's really happening in the local advertising market as the year wraps up. Plus, I'll recap the top takeaways from my chat with Lee Salz on how to sell differently. Trust me, you'll want to hear this. And finally, for all the team leaders and execs out there, I'll share how to spot those high-potential entry-level sales candidates. Let's get into it. Here's this week's first strategy. So, you know that summer slump in B2B sales? Yeah, it's real, and it's not just you. Vacation season and budget delays mean decision makers are MIA, and productivity takes a nosedive. But here's the good news. You can totally flip the script. First, crank up your prospecting while your competitors are distracted. Set a daily cold call goal and stick to it. Second, don't just slash prices. Instead, highlight the unique value your product brings. Use real client stories and testimonials to show how you save money or solve problems better than anyone else. And finally, get laser-focused with account-based marketing. Treat each client like their own market. Personalize your outreach and solve their specific pain points. Remember, a little creativity and offense-minded strategy can turn a slow season into your secret weapon. You've got this. Summer slumps are just the warm-up for your next big win. Read more about this on our blog at salesfuel.com/blog. Next up, let's talk about the secret weapon you're probably not using enough in your sales game: short-form video. Here's the scoop. 70% of B2B buyers and researchers are watching video content as part of their decision-making journey, according to SalesFuel's Tim Londergan. Yet, only 13% of sales reps are actually using video in their prospecting emails. That's a huge missed opportunity, right? So, what can you do ASAP? First, start creating short, punchy videos. Think 60 seconds or less. These little gems are perfect for grabbing attention, sharing quick tips, or telling a relatable customer story. Don't stress about fancy equipment. Your phone and some good lighting will do the trick. Keep it simple, stick to a script, and let your personality shine. And here's a pro tip. Tailor your videos to your audience. Use your research to hit on their pain points and preferences, and don't be afraid to use digital tools or AI to polish your message. Short-form video is your ticket to connecting, educating, and entertaining your leads in a way that stands out. So go ahead and hit record. Download the free SalesFuel mobile app today to get new sales tips and customer insights like this every day.
In B2B sales, credibility is everything. 71% of buyers research you online before even engaging. What does your digital presence say about you? With SalesCred, you get the digital cred check to assess and improve your online image, AI-powered insights to stay top of mind with prospects, and real-time business intelligence to prep for meetings in seconds. Build trust, win more deals. Get a demo and 2 free profiles at salescred.com today. That's sales, CRED.com.
If you're into marketing, you'll want to know where your local ad dollars should be headed. So here's the scoop. Even though the local ad market forecast dipped a bit to $168.2 billion, it's still up 3.5% over last year, according to BIA. That means there's plenty of opportunity for you to shine, especially if you know where to look. First, digital is officially the cool kid at the party, making up 53.7% of local ad spend. Mobile is leading the charge with $39.6 billion. And get this, CTV/OTT, that's streaming TV, is set for the biggest growth spurt at 29.3%. If you want to reach shoppers, over 50% of U.S. adults visit their local grocery store twice a week, and 44% took action after seeing a streaming TV ad according to audience scan data from AdMall. That's not just eyeballs, that's action. Second, don't sleep on omni-channel campaigns. Whether you're pitching legal services, hospitals, or supermarkets, combining video, social, and streaming is your ticket to expanding reach and building trust. Video especially helps humanize your brand and educate your audience. So even with a shifting landscape, you've got more ways than ever to connect with your target market. Want more marketing research and insights about your target customer? Check out admall.com. It's the #1 business intelligence tool for media agencies in the US. The next strategy comes from our Manage Smarter podcast with hosts Audrey Strong and C. Lee Smith. In this episode, they sat down with Lee Salz, the sales differentiation guru, and wow, did he deliver. First big takeaway, if you want to win more deals at the prices you want, you have to sell different. That means looking at every single touch point, prospecting, discovery meetings, even virtual selling, and finding ways to outsmart and outsell your competition. Lee says, "My fundamental goal is to help you win more deals at the prices you want." Second, managers, listen up. Stop obsessing over the finish line, aka closing, and start focusing on the starting line, discovery. Lee hates the word closing because, as he puts it, no one woke up this morning and said, "Oh my gosh, I hope someone closes me today." Instead, prescribe what a great discovery meeting looks like and reverse engineer your questions and info to hit those outcomes. And finally, personalize your outreach. According to a Rain Group study, 82% of senior executives have taken a meeting with a salesperson who reached out through prospecting, if it was personalized. So ditch the generic scripts and use what Lee calls sales crime theory to find the perfect moment and reason to connect. So if you want to stand out, start different, and make every interaction count, you're already on your way to smarter selling. Hear more at managesmarter.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
You need sales to make your business grow, but how can you do that if you hire a bad salesperson? Get to know TeamTrait.com. TeamTrait is a behavioral assessment tool that helps you hire top-performing sales talent. It reveals over 150 professional mindset traits like resilience, problem-solving skills, and customer empathy. Our forfeit simulator can help predict who will thrive in your unique sales environment, whether it's healthcare, logistics, or financial services. Stop guessing and start winning. Ask your HR or hiring manager to visit TeamTrait.com today for a demo and 2 free profiles.
Our final strategy is for all the future leaders, sales managers, and top executives. Let's talk about how to spot real sales talent, even when that resume is looking a little, light on experience. Here's the scoop. Experience isn't everything for entry-level sales roles. What really matters? First, look for candidates with a strong work ethic. Ask them about times they hustled. Maybe they led a school team to victory or helped a nonprofit hit a fundraising goal. Their stories will show you their drive. Second, problem-solving skills are gold. In interviews, have them walk you through a challenge they faced and how they handled it, even if it's from school or their personal life. You want someone who can think on their feet when things get tricky. And don't forget communication. Review their application for clarity and maybe toss in a quick written test or email prompt. See how they engage with you. Are they present, articulate, and not glued to their phone? So even if your next sales superstar hasn't closed a B2B deal yet, focus on these core skills and you'll build a team ready to shine. Trust your instincts and enjoy the process. You're building tomorrow's C-suite, one great hire at a time. That's it for this episode of the Sell Smarter podcast from Sales Fuel. Listen next week for 5 more insights and strategies for sales leaders. Sell Smarter is produced by Tyler Welsh and edited by Kathy Crosett. The show is written by C. Lee Smith, Jessica Holinsky, Rachel Cagle, Darby Dahl, and Tim Londergan. And I'm your host, Allison Gray. Sales Fuel and Sell Smarter are registered trademarks of Sales Fuel Incorporated. Copyright 2025, all rights reserved.